Hey everyone, welcome back to Savor the Moments with Tia and Friends. I'm really excited to introduce you to several of my good friends on the East End. I have my chef, Sandesha.
Hello, everybody.
And my friends over here with Hamptons Just Healthy, Chef Nick and Jay.
What's up? How you doing, Tia?
Doing good, I'm doing good. And I thought it'd be really great to bring them to Jamesport Vineyard. As you know, we were here a couple weeks ago with our friends with CW Distributing. And since I'm here with some amazing culinary artists, I thought, why not? Why not bring them here, try some wines, figure out what we can have at our next table discussion, right?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. A little bit of healthiness.
A little collaboration.
A little collaboration, being healthy.
That's always in there.
Yeah. Get fit with the wine. Is that okay? I'm looking at my coach right there. Is that okay? Is that okay? I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
One glass a night is, you know.
One glass a night's okay? All right, so you heard that. One glass a night is good for the heart. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple tastings that will add up to one glass, so it's gonna be good for our heart. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. So we're gonna have a nice wine adventure inside again with our friends. You guys.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Yes.
Awesome.
This is great. I'm really happy that both of you, I know we're missing Matt,
Yes.
but you know, it happens, but it was great meeting with you guys a couple weeks ago and giving us a tour at Jamesport. And
No, it was awesome. It's happy to be back and double down to find out that, you know, you guys can pair these wines up with a dinner and really bring to light what some of these wines can like highlight what they can do with food.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Well, we're excited to hear more about your journey.
Well, yeah, today we just did our typical thing. We wake up pretty early, try to get up before the sun comes up and work out.
What do you mean the sun comes up?
Well, about 4 o'clock in the morning, about 5 o'clock.
It's a schedule.
Yeah, 5 o'clock we're in there, we're busting it down and, you know, working out, starting the day off kind of on an empty stomach, you know, burn extra calories that way.
Like it.
A little more difficult, but, you know, it's good, puts you in the right mindset. So I'll knock on his door and he'll already be waiting in the car, waiting for me. And
Don't worry, you can tell him more often than not. You gotta knock.
Yeah.
You could be real, man. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Sometimes I'm standing at the door looking out, but otherwise, Jay's like,
Especially
here
after a night of
That's a lot.
tasting.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we went to Hill Street Boxing, which is a local gym in our community, and
Where is
that's
it?
right next. It's on Hill Street, 33 Hill Street. It's right in Southampton.
Okay.
In the town of Southampton, and they do a really good workout there. We kind of like have trainers working with us, and I train out of there, so I train him sometimes, or we work out together a lot of times, and we just kind of mix our exercises up. So we'll do boxing for cardio, you know, sometimes Stairmaster, the tough stuff, and then the weights, but we kind of just jump from gym to gym.
Absolutely.
To, you know, muscle confusion for the body, and then, you know, so we pretty much did that today. We worked there for about an hour and had a good time, and then from there we went over to what's the
Green Thumb.
Green Thumb, and
you saw Jesse.
Jesse.
Big fan.
So at Green Thumb, if they're your new partners with Hamptons Just Healthy, like are you going to be there all the time? So
Yes, he showed us some phenomenal sweet potatoes.
Awesome.
You know,
Big fan.
big fan of,
Me
you know,
too.
in fitness,
Potatoes.
the sweet potato is
a
our
superfood,
like
basically.
iconic
It is.
superfood,
No,
right?
that's
Is that what you guys are
Yeah.
entailing to your food? Like the packaging is more
That's
towards
the-
health
the whole
focused.
thing.
That's what it's
That's
about.
the whole thing,
That's the
brother.
whole
awesome.
thing.
And like
That's
I've
awesome.
been researching and figuring out ways to make sweet potatoes taste
Yeah.
more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm excited to experiment with the one we found today. So because I found a batata that we cooked in a very simple way that just ended up being incredible. So I'm going to try to replicate the same thing with that potato, so we can use something local.
I love that.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, so he's really open to the idea of us grabbing his food and putting it into our menus and our meals. He believes in what we're doing, and we believe in what he's doing.
Exactly.
You know, he's into biodynamics and
Synergy
no
at a time.
pesticides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No
And it's a
pesticides.
family-owned farm.
Family-owned farm.
Again, all about the family.
Yeah.
We're all tying in together.
Yeah.
Walked us into a 200-year-old barn. You know.
Exactly. He was telling us his
200
grandfather was
years.
born over there.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's like
god.
hanging there, and you know,
really,
it's
really cool.
Wow.
Really cool.
You know,
You get the whole sense of like
Wonderful.
everything going through there with him just driving back and showing us, he's been around that property since he was.
So he's
been running around
reminiscing. He was reminiscing the whole time and giving you a tour.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think I can
Exactly.
like appreciate how like every farm they're like, yeah, please, get the word out. And we had a short discussion on the difference between food from a grocery store, vegetables and things like that, and then
Processed.
locally grown.
Yes.
And I think he said something along the lines of like most of them are in it for the cash, and so they have to hurry up, make something, and distribute it to people. When this is more done with like love, passion, and it just tastes better. There's a difference between the taste of the food and what was it about the shelf life
The
of,
shelf.
of
Well,
food.
yeah, he was talking about when they were picking potatoes still green, because
Right.
they'll carry better.
They'll
So
carry
you
better.
don't really have that time of what they do. They pick them and they give them a natural maturation process in their greenhouses, so they get to that perfect point before they're even brought to the public. When you get them from a supermarket or something like that, they're picking them before they're even ready. They throw them on a truck
Oh, yeah.
so they can be banged around and be ready. And then by the time they're in the supermarket, they're still not even ready.
And
Right.
even more surprising too, like they force nitrogen.
Yes.
Oh.
Put these fruits actually in rooms where they're not ripe, and they force nitrogen, and it just force ripens them.
Yeah, over ripening.
You'd be surprised. It's crazy. So I love what you guys are doing. It's phenomenal, man.
Yeah, because we know, he knows himself, and I know, through being a personal trainer for so long and being in the fitness industry, like I used to work, I've been in it for about 12 years because I used to work behind the desk, and, I worked my way to a personal trainer and clients, and I've seen people come to the gym and they work hard, but you and I both know, and you can't outwork a bad diet. And
True.
at the end of the day, the fuel you put in your body, it's what's going to drive you to the success that you want when it comes to your results in your body. And so that's why we chose to roll with local farms and not the things in the grocery store, because the fuel, you get a Ferrari, you're not going to go put 87 in
That's
the
the truth,
tank.
right?
So
Yeah.
if we treat
That's
our
true.
body like a Ferrari, then we're going to get nothing but blessings in return. And Nick, he lost about 30 pounds so far.
That's
just
amazing.
easing
So
healthy.
it's proven too. Is the best
proven.
part.
Is it proven? Yeah.
Still going.
That's what's nice.
And
That's what's nice.
that's what's phenomenal. Him, we just did the, like we were talking about the fast. We just did the we put people on the cleanse, local vegetables, and they eat a certain amount of things for 10 days before they eat the food.
Yeah.
He lost. He was the winner. It was a
won that
competition.
too.
It was a competition. And so him, another young lady, and a professional boxer. We put them
Yeah.
all to the test on the cleanse. And I think what your number was, what, 17?
17 pounds in
17
10 days.
pounds.
Wow.
The other person.
Wow, like a kickstart.
Yeah, it's a kickstart. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And 17 pounds. The other person was 12, and the other person was 14. 14 pounds in 10 days. And then you put them onto the food where they're clean, they've been cleansed out, and they can eat healthy. And
And
it's
all our foods are measured out calorically by protein, by carb, by
awesome.
Everything.
Yep.
From running to yoga to
yes.
boxing,
Boxing,
aerial silks, whatever
to
it may, to
dancing.
dancing,
Right.
whatever it may be, that can still be your regimen, but we can still work with Hamptons Just Healthy by the food aspect.
course.
Yeah.
So even if we don't train with you, we can still eat with you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
I
we
love
take care of all
that.
the hard stuff,
Yeah, take care of
Yeah.
the convenience. I'm obsessed with
Convenience. What you
the
just said.
convenience, man. I'm so obsessed. I don't
Yeah.
have to carry groceries into my house. I don't have to go to a
Prep work.
grocery store. I don't have to put groceries in my car. I don't have to wake up and think about, well, what am I going to eat? I just open the door, grab something. I pack my meal. I put it in for work. I eat it. I put it in the
Grab and
microwave.
go.
Yeah.
It's expensive to eat healthy. That's
And
what it comes
it is.
down to. It's
Yeah.
expensive to do the prep work. You're
Right.
cutting up all your chicken. You're measuring things out. You
That's
gotta
what
do
I'm here
this, and
for.
you're taking
I'll
out
do it all
that,
for
and
you.
it's
Yeah.
convenience.
And see, you said there it's expensive,
It
and
is.
if you do it with us, it's actually cheaper than you
Right.
doing it by yourself
And you
or
save the
eating
time.
the other stuff, and you save the time because we're buying wholesale.
Yes.
So we're cooking for like 20, 30, 40, 50
Yes.
people, so we can go
And
to the
supporting
farms.
by doing
And
this.
supporting the farms.
Supporting the farms.
You know, when you pay with cash, things get a little cheaper.
Yes.
And then, you know,
Yes.
we get those meals to people at a reasonable price where they can eat, because I'm going to keep it real. You know, eating healthy and
tough.
organic it's been something that's been given to the wealthy.
Yes.
It's an
Because
investment.
they understand. Yeah, they
It's an
understand
investment.
the value in that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the people who
Yes.
can't
Very
really
true.
afford it are like, you know, I would try it
Oh,
if
you
that
don't.
lettuce wasn't, you know, $12.
Exactly.
You know, but
exactly. Hit the nail on the head with that.
we're kind of
100%.
evening out the playing field
How
because
to make it approachable.
everyone's put it.
Wow.
It's like everyone puts their money in a basket. We go get everything you need and make sure we feed you.
And what I love about that is that you are giving people an opportunity to be sustainable. That we keep saying sustainable because it's going back to being local.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From you as a chef going out there making sure that you're going to feed the people the right food, and you as a coach knowing how many calories
Yes.
that they should be burning, what regimen they should be on
Right.
on the daily.
And
So
it feels good as a chef to be feeding people's bodies, not just giving them food to satiate them momentarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
relationship and love with him and my how I admire him is that I hate vegetables. I hate to eat healthy, and that probably doesn't sound so good.
no, it does not sound good at all.
There's
Bad,
a
unhealthy.
but.
Yeah.
Easy to
Right.
eat unhealthy.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, when you've trained and you've done things to rip your body up to look a certain type of way, which I had to do every single summer for the last like 8 years of my life because we live in the Hamptons, it's seasonal, and my body is my selling tool
Yes.
to get new customers.
Yeah.
So
Marketing
it's
itself.
it's grueling. It's a, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Chicken has no flavor. You know, sweet potatoes
wanna
like
put
8
salt
times
on,
already.
too much
Yeah,
salt,
no,
Yeah.
too.
the
You can't the
negatives.
salt retention. But he, as a chef, has a style and knows what ingredients to put to where the food actually has flavor, but I'm still achieving my goals as far as the calorie count goes.
So people think like around New Year's, it's all about,
Resolution.
oh, let's get healthy, let's do this, let's do that.
The busiest couple months for gyms.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's so busy.
Yeah.
But what the best part about it is what you two are doing is you are showing a lifestyle that is affordable. Again, like it
And
doesn't
it's
matter.
not just for the gym advocate. It's not
Yeah.
just
Exactly,
for the
and it's
gym monkey, the guys that are
sustainable
always in it.
multiple
It's just for the everyday, just the simplicity user. I mean, listen, I'm probably going to be a customer, and that's
Right.
the funniest thing is I cook every day. You know, I love working with ingredients, but the simplicity is what has me already.
How many hours
Yeah.
do you spend in cooking?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many hours do you spend in the
Shopping.
grocery store?
Minimum, yeah, exactly. It's an
Sourcing
hour a day,
ingredients.
Yes.
sourcing ingredients, and you got to plan your week. You don't want to go
Who's doing the
bad,
dishes?
You got to use the things exactly.
Who's doing the
You gotta
dishes? Don't
figure
get me
out all
started
the
on
work.
that.
So the simplicity of it is what had me in love. You know, I'm gonna.
I'd like
It's
to
easy.
ask you guys, do you offer different sizes of boxes, like family
Yes.
size, single person size?
Yes. We have custom. So if you say we want a custom order, we get on the phone and we'll take the custom order because there are guys who bulk and they want to bulk and they want to have a certain amount, and then there are people who want their calories at a certain level. So we have two variations.
So
of-
tailored to the individual.
And I'm assuming
that
as the
orders.
seasons go, you
That's
know what's in
great.
season, what's not. So
Exactly.
every
So
year
you're gonna have
you
a
swap
seasonal
out
menu.
Things, what favorites were. You can always
Everything's
have
going
the
to be,
staples.
everything's going
and-
to change, exactly. Even
Okay.
if you have
Every 6
staples, will
months.
change a little bit.
Seasonal. That's what's nice. You can base yourself on what's fresh.
Exactly.
You know? So you don't have to. You're not really.
It's the best way of
exactly.
eating.
Well, that's the point
To
of
the
what we were
season.
discussing with the owner of the vineyard before.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah.
Exactly, is that most of the other companies that we've seen out there either freeze dry, freeze, vacuum seal all their food. And I was all about it in the beginning, but for me, it's not necessary because we're keeping our food so fresh and it's being hand delivered to your door
Right.
in 3-day increments.
Unless
So
it's
it's
Wow.
something isn't supposed to be in
It's not-
season 12 months of the year.
Exactly.
That's the
Yeah.
truth of it. So
Exactly.
you know you're not eating healthy if you're eating something that is not in season. Or you
Yeah.
know you're getting something that's from thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
And the relationships we're creating with you, with other
Yeah.
places, with other farms, it's amazing because we want to put a what we call like a just healthy basket together, where we'll grab a wine or two, and we'll have cheese and certain things.
Absolutely.
Each someone's signature from their farm will
Yeah.
be in that basket, and we'll
You're
use
helping
that as
represent
an
these
upsell.
farms anyway. You're
Yeah.
taking care of some advertising. They need that
Yeah.
side.
Yes,
of it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Something that I believe in. I'm not a part of it, but I'm going to be a consumer and a customer. So it's like
And we're all helping each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
all
most
about savoring
important
that.
Yeah, so you were saying that you focus on local farms and sourcing your ingredients, organic ingredients, locally grown ingredients, and also locally grown wine. Great for, in the long run, it's a win-win situation for everybody because it's good for our body to eat food that is grown in a biological way. and it's good for the planet. You eliminate the carbon footprint, so you don't have trucks come from California, thousands of miles away.
Yes.
So it's a win-win situation, and not so much packaging. When you go to the Green Thumb, you bring your own box and pick up the stuff.
love
Right,
that.
the bags are going away as it is. Yeah.
Yes, which is great.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay for a bag now, and I love that because it
Yeah, I
shows
love that
people.
too.
Makes
Yeah.
you
Like,
think
bring
about
your own bags.
Not just
Exactly.
getting these plastic
Exactly.
bags.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Giving them out like candy.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No, it's all about educating and really following with your train of thought, following the process to really get to the beginning of it all.
So I know you two are going to be working together. Actually, you three are going to be working together on a
Yeah.
dinner.
Yes, we have this idea of, it's more than an idea now. We are planning a series of dinner experiences that will nourish mind, body, and spirit. So it's awesome
really good.
food, organic,
Yeah.
locally sourced foods. So there will be maybe small plates, many different courses, interrupted by things like going outside, taking a breath of fresh air, having a small meditation between courses, maybe for the dessert a blindfold,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's
Those
coming.
senses.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
and also scents, integrating aroma therapy, to give the people a little scent under the nose, and then the fantastic taste of the dessert, things like this.
Wow, these legs. Alex and Joe, tell us about these legs.
All right, so we're actually drinking the Petit Verdot right now. Phenomenal grape varietal. It's a 2015 vintage from Jamesport. I believe 24 months on the oak on this, as in it's in a barrel for 24 months before they put it into a bottle. Minimum 18 months. It's going to be 18 to 24. But yeah, so on the legs on this, basically when people talk about legs, when you give a swirl, it's basically you're looking at the alcohol content of this, with how long it's been in the barrels, the tannin levels, the aging process, and it's basically how long when you're swirling this, you can see how long it comes back down onto the barrel. Onto the glass, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, so then when you lean it over to, like, what people tend to look for is you look at the exact area where, like, you see the wine will meet the glass as well, and how long it extends out. And
Yeah, these are long legs.
yes, no, there's some really, this
beautiful.
is a really unique wine from Jamesport. Petit Verdot, they don't make typically a lot of cases with it,
love
so we're
this.
drinking
Do
something
something.
that's pretty nice here.
So at Amagansett Food Institute, I know that you'll be packaging there, but what else will you be doing there?
Pretty much, we cook the food there.
Okay.
They have a full-blown kitchen. I mean, Nick can probably tell you more about the kitchen there, but that's pretty much where we'll put the food together, package it, and get it out to the customers.
That's awesome.
It's a really nice location. They have all the refrigerator space we need because, you know, the
Perfect.
containers are about this big. So refrigerator space is a bit of an issue when you have like
course.
10 to 20, 30 people ordering
Wow.
12 meals, you know, 12 to 36 meals each.
And the great thing about them too is for that they have a whole, if anything we do gluten free, they have an entire room of kitchen that's just dedicated to gluten free.
So Amagansett Food Institute is all about helping, like it's a platform for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And they love working with their clients. So you're their coach.
Yes.
You came in,
Yes.
you presented Hamptons Just Healthy.
Yes.
And what I love about Amagansett Food Institute, they're like, you know, let's take it up a notch and we want you to coach us. That's what little birdie told me. So is that true?
Yeah, it's true. I think it's really awesome, Kate. They have like a program where, you know, I think it's very not futuristic. I believe it's now. I think that most businesses should incorporate that into their regiment. So she has a day where the team gets together and they work out, and I run them through a regiment. And they train together, they work together, and I'm sure that they'll stay together just because of it. Because
That's beautiful.
you know, when you do that hard work together,
Unity.
that unity, it
Team building
breeds
is key.
camaraderie. I think is the word that I'm looking for. And you know, you sweat, you work hard together, and you achieve some goals, and you end up having a solid foundation and a good, strong friendship. And plus, you know, it releases the endorphin. So I'm really excited, and I'm honored that they chose me, because they could have chose any trainer. It's a full gym inside of the location.
Wow.
So they could have worked with anyone in there, and they chose to work with me. So that's cool, and I think it's phenomenal to give myself the opportunity to prove to them that I can help them on their journey to receiving their goals.
Well, AFI now, I know it's more of a packaging you're saying, but it's all food focused, so it's a kitchen utilized for everybody up and coming, trying to bring something to the mass.
Yeah, it's like a membership. You buy a membership, and
awesome.
you get a specific amount of time.
So everybody you're
in the
training is
kitchen.
also food focused. So not only are you teaching them how to take care of themselves, they're also now learning what the food can contribute, what they're
Yes.
actually serving people now, how it's going to help them, what it does to their body and everything.
Right.
So that's
Alongside of with the benefits of the exercise routines.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's
And they have their
Pretty cool.
certifications, their commercial licenses and certifications in order, so that as a
Right.
chef you can just come in and
Oh,
rent
it's
the
phenomenal.
space
Saves
to
you
work.
so much
Do your
worry.
magic.
Well, yeah, so it's great
You don't
for
have to have your own
That's
facility
beautiful.
and packaging. It's
Yeah.
just,
Exactly.
what a
and
helping hand.
I feel like it for any customer, that's going to make you feel comfortable right off the bat.
Yes.
To know that I'm not like making this out of my
in a
garage.
house. Yeah.
Right.
Like
You know.
we're in a professional environment. Everything is inspected by a health inspector, by a food
Right.
inspector.
Brings legitimacy.
Yep.
Right away.
And we moved from a
Safety.
restaurant. We downsized from a restaurant to here, or not downsized, but we went here to be able to have a lower price on
Right.
food costs.
Right.
$10,000 a month on restaurant versus what we pay at the Amagansett kitchen is
I love it.
phenomenal, which
Exactly.
allows us to. I mean, we could just pocket the money, but we brought
It's
our
about building
prices.
the brain right now.
Yep,
Yeah.
we brought our prices
Yeah.
down on our meals. So we want people to be able. We don't want just only wealthy people to be able to eat healthy all the time. Everyone can eat healthy all the time.
Yep.
So the Amagansett, it's very affordable, and it's right up our alley. So it was the best move for us to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really great. So,
And even just the connections that we've made.
Yeah.
And they're just, they're like you, Tia. They shake hands and meet friends and have
Bridging the
friendships
world.
with everyone.
Yeah.
And they bridge us all together. We have access to the people that they work with, and
Yeah.
we'll do the same for them.
You get to hear their hardships. The one time they were where you were, that's why they're there.
Yeah.
So you get to experience the good, the bad, and the ugly before you have to technically go through it. So
Yeah.
you can sort of,
Exactly.
look
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And they partner with Culinary Land Trust.
yes,
Oh,
and the Pecanic Land Trust is something that Josh is one of our first friends when we moved here, and he connected us with Heather out of Amagansett Food Institute, who you work with, and
Yeah.
that's, in a way, we kind of met that way, but we met at another way.
Yes.
It's like
Offhanded, random.
we met at my near Maine, one of my clients and offices,
But
and
that
it
was
was
definitely one of those
It was
It was like
perfect.
a serendipitous moment.
that was a
Right.
great moment, and
Yeah.
we've been there too. So.
I'm a customer.
Yeah.
Ready to use my tray.
The pig tray. It's all about the farming life.
So your
I get
girlfriend
you.
brought you in there too,
Well,
or you when you went in there on your own?
I went on the round.
You see, I just didn't know, and my girlfriend brought me in there, and I was like, "This worked out well for everybody."
Yes, it did, because we
like
were
it.
talking like
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Well, I think I was wearing that chef shirt with the stormtrooper on it or something.
Yes, and that's what got the conversation started,
Yeah. Yep.
and I loved it.
You're like, oh, yeah. And then we just went in.
When we
right
just
after
kind
that.
of stopped.
Yeah.
Who would have thought,
But
right?
what I love though with Amagansett Food Institute and the Peconic Land Trust is they're all about sustainability and being local
Exactly.
and supporting everyone and,
And they
being
really
involved.
practice what they preach.
They do.
They do.
And I feel like the viewers, like you guys should really be involved in what's going on out here on the North Fork and the South Fork and the East End, or wherever you may be. It doesn't matter if you're in Georgia or Montana, wherever you are,
Right.
you should hyper focus on where you are and know where to go.
Exactly.
Right. Bring down that waste. Zero waste.
Yeah.
Utilize everything.
That's cool.
Yes.
It's
Have
a
to
cool
be
thing to
wasteful.
see. It's a cool thing to see.
Really is.
First day we were there, we came in a little bit after the fall. And I mean, I'm a chef, so if they show me the walk-in, I check out everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm looking at them to make sure they're not looking at me. I'm like looking up, like, all right, you got this, you got that. And then she started telling me that they're bringing all the stuff that the farms can't get rid of.
Yeah.
And instead of getting rid and throwing away 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds of tomatoes,
Wow.
they take them, they seal them, they vacuum seal them, they
Yeah.
make tomato sauce,
Sauces,
they can it for them. They
Oh,
bring it. And
wow.
they didn't have a chef. That's Heather and Kate and all those those girls putting their minds together and doing stuff that's out of their comfort zone to help the local community.
It's beneficial to all.
Exactly. So it's a
Yeah,
cool thing to see.
eliminating waste, awesome.
Yep.
So going into the new year of 2019, it should be all about like mind, body, and soul experience, from cooking to the wine, spiritual,
Friendship,
friendship, gathering, family,
Exactly.
love,
Yes.
happiness, joyfulness.
That's what the holidays are about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So what do you foresee in the new year coming in?
That's a hard thing to say. I foresee massive action.
Okay.
Massive action.
What about you?
That's what I foresee.
I like it.
Just mastering the process.
I like
Exactly.
that.
Just
I like
master my
What a
process.
great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work ahead of you, but you're not
Yeah.
worried about the success. It's
No,
all about how
I
you
wanna
get in
master
there
the
and master the
process.
process.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
Master the process, see where the process
That's great.
takes us and what it turns the company into. You know, because with that you have to be disciplined and you have to learn along the way. Like the dinner we're gonna have, there's gonna be things where we'll be critiqued and we had a taco, a vegetarian taco, and I got some feedback on that, what needed to be done, and we've already implemented that. So I'm just in it right now, falling in love with the process and learning, and
love
that's
it. Success will come on its
that's
own
where
from
we're
there.
at.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
What about you, Sandesha?
For me, it's all about staying connected, being clear, setting intentions, and from that, my experience is that the right people will come in when I'm clear what I want to create. I've met Nick. I've had this idea for the meditation / experimental experiential dinners for a while, and here comes Nick along. I mean, I'm a chef too, but I can't do this by myself, both sides of this experience. So it's great to have two people to do this, and that's my experience when you set intentions and have the feeling, and it has to come from joy, right? We have to
Right,
be
you have to be happy with
ignited,
it,
we
yeah.
have to be happy about the thought of what we're doing, then things come together organically, and that's the beauty of it. There's
Yeah.
no stress, right? Just let it unfold.
Let it happen authentically.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you?
same old, same old. We're going to be selling a lot of wine. I'm looking forward to the future with being able to pair some of these wines up with the future endeavors, what you guys are doing, with some foods. But for us, it's more about always getting the North Fork name and the area out there. Hopefully we add more and more local vineyards underneath our distributorship. And it's just about pushing these wines further west and getting everybody really accommodated with them and comfortable drinking local wine.
Jill, how do you feel?
Yeah, I think it's really about what he was going off of that, just building partnerships. Seeing how that we can all help each other out. Building your business, but also partnering with all the local businesses to build it. I really think it's about that.
I love that. And for me, I just want to continue to connect people and making sure everyone can get together and make magic happen, regardless of where you are in the world, and just help each other and be sustainable and think local, shop local, dine local, eat local. Well, I am so looking forward to savoring every moment with you, every one of you guys in 2019. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey.
Coming here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Savor the moments.